Anticipated contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off for Macrosher. Dylan Laube on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
His first throw is an interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Into the house he goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Laube with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. You've set it down for him from the 31. Now Smith coming off that pick. He's going to push one deep down. And after the pick six, it's another interception. Kyle Decker makes the play.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of 2.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Oh, what a move. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Trimmer.
Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
For Eagles first down. A gain of 14.
Up the middle with Barkley. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
73. Great. Set. Scrimmage.
Barkley is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
Great. Set.
at the Packers' 4-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that would get to be off target and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment. So this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Pause red. Hut.
Now Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Down.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Well, look what we have here. A sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And they run the toss to Bigsby. Powering his way forward. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Bigsby once more. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Excellent effort by Kingsley Enagbari. He found a way through and had a stop for a loss.
Great. Shut. Trimmer.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. Tie game, fourth quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Yellow, 22, ready.
To throw now, here's Love. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. On now is the Packers punter. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. In case you were wondering, last scoreless tie in the NFL, 1943, Giants and Lions. So here we are in the fourth quarter, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I've got a feeling, partner. I've got a feeling that this is going to be the drive. In fact, something big might happen defensively.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's good.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Three-four defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And that is incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here we go. This is 4th down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Take Bigsby. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Eagles 6, Packers nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go. Black. 95. White.
Now Love. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This defense so strong all afternoon long, well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Love. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Now this aired out deep for Reed. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. They go play action with Hurts. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Hurts. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The Eagles will set up.
Hurts will throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Quay Walker.
That keeps the score. Eagles 12. Packers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.